Yo, so today I'm going to show you how to bounce down your 2-track. Not only bounce it down, but make it sound the way you hear it in your DAW. And then from there, I'm going to show you how to set your 2-track up, man, and record to it, and how you get your vocals to sit on it right. All right, so let's dive into it. Now, just say, for instance, man, you got your beat sounding the way you want it. Everything sounds good. You got the green check. Your VU meter and everything reads the way you want it. Now, I don't know how y'all's is, but I like, you know what I mean, -9. I usually put my target at -9, so I'll play it. So what I'm looking for is like -10 in my long term, -9. So either or is good for me. And then my short term is read -9. So my beat is the way I want it. Now I want to bounce it down, but I want it to sound the way it sounds to me right now. That's fine. So now let's get it. So what I'm gonna teach you to do now is creating a print track, which this is my print track right here. And this is a little simple to do. Now, what we're gonna do is let's go up to song and go to song setup. And then the song setup, what we wanna do is yours probably start off as input, but just take it over to output. Now, in your output section, all you're gonna do is add a stereo track. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna name it print. And when you name it print, just check this box right here. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need it. So once you check the box, you want to make sure there's nothing on the box. You want to make sure there's nothing checked in the box, and then you're gonna hit apply, and then you hit OK. So now we created our print. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna go up to the top, go to track, and you're gonna add a stereo track. All right. Now, so I already got one up. So this is my stereo track it created. Now over here on the side, I like to use this over here. Now, for your output right here, where your main output is, you're gonna change that to what you created, and you'll see it in here. It's gonna say print. Boom. You're gonna change that to print. Now, in your input, you're gonna click on that. You're gonna go down to outputs. Once you go to outputs, you're gonna click on main. Boom. Now you're gonna be printing out the main outsource of the song, the output of the song. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to hit it. Now, I don't like to activate it. I'll just turn that off and just hit the record button. And then from there, we're just going to hit record and play. I'll record. All right, so we got it to bounce down. Now, all I'm going to do is just add a little end fade right here. And now, here's the magic. We're going to go to File. Sorry about that. We're going to go to Song. We're going to go to Export Mix Down. Now, wherever you want to put your track, that's where you put it. I'm going to put mine on a desktop, create a folder. Let's make a new folder. Name this, name it 2-track beat. Select the folder. Now we got the folder. Just make sure your sample rate and everything matches. Your WAV file, if you want to add that, and an MP3, you can add an MP3. Now this is what we're going to do. Instead of doing the actual output as main, we're going to change this to print. We're going to change that to print. That's what we're going to be bouncing down as the print track. Original, you want to keep this original. Just don't even mess with that. Don't mess with that. Leave that alone, long. Close after export. Yeah. Nope. You don't want to bypass that. Now, you got everything the way you want it. You can name the track too, My Pain, whatever. Hit OK. Boom. Now it's going to take its sweet little time for the blue line. Man, just spit a bar for y'all. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Take its time for the blue line. Man, hey, I miss y'all, bro. Y'all been nothing but good to your boy, man. Hey, I been good back, though, man. I got some presets coming, too. Don't trip. That's the way. Man, you gotta get talking to yourself, man, you know? Damn, man, what's going on with my computer taking this long? I think I'm gonna put everything on 1080 for this channel too, man. You know, people trying to learn. All right, now your track bounce down, and the good thing about this is it's gonna take you to where your beat is automatically. Now let's get out of here and go to new. Remember the tempo of your song, whatever. My Pain. That ain't the name. I'm just naming it. Make sure your sample rate is right. Boom. All right, y'all. We just had some. I don't know what the hell just happened right there, man. Let me make sure the input capture still working too, man. Nope, look. Dang. All right, man. It was a minor setback for a major come up. Now, all right, now that happened, what we're going to do is you can go to File, go to Song, you can go to Import File. Should pull up your track automatically. My Pain 2-track, boom. There's your 2-track. And now what we're going to do is we're going to play that bad boy. And we're going to make sure it sounded where it sounded when, you know, it was when we were mixing it. Let's play it. Definitely don't sound the way it, you know. Oh, my bad, y'all. We got to change the tempo. Hey, I was like, definitely don't sound how it was sounding. Now we got the tempo right, so let's play it. There we go. Oh, yeah. All right, man. So cool. We got our 2-track now. Let's go FM3. Pull up the actual mixing board. Man, let's take this up now. So boom, we got everything we want. Now let's go in. Now this is where we get to the nitty gritty. So a lot of y'all, most of the time, like I said, y'all, you know, your gain staging process be kind of messed up. So basically what we're going to do is, now I like to record my vocals around -12 dB on, you know, the track to be around that level, or maybe 14. Not 14, I'm sorry, maybe 13. So what we're going to do is we're going to add, let's add a VU, not a VU meter, but let's add, meter. VLM meter, let's do stereo. Let's actually take this, start at enable marker, put it right here, and take that like that. Now I'm going to take this We're going to put this probably at. And then you'll see, you know, what we did was, now remember everything was -9. Perfect. But we don't want to record our vocals to the beat being that loud. So what we can do is just gain stage the beat down a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a actual meter on this bad boy. Let's go to meter. Metering. So what we're doing now is we just pretty much gain staging it down to get it to -12 dB. Actually, let's move that so you guys don't get confused. So remember, I want the short term to be -12 so I can put my vocals on. So I don't be fighting with the track. So I'm gonna take it down a little bit more. That's cool. So this is where I want to have it to record my vocals. Now, the next process I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a center on the 2-track itself by waves. So let's add center stereo. And then what I like to do is just take the low, take it to the center a little bit. We ain't gonna add too much. And you can see the center don't really do too much. Now, that's going to give us some action. Okay. And then from there, what I did now is, man, we're going to get this vocal going so it's going to make it to where it sits with the beat well. And then first thing I'm going to do is let me play it one more time. Okay, now let's add a track, mono. Let's take that off. Now, I want to make sure my vocals is sitting at -12. As you can see, it's not sitting at -12 right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial it back. You might not hear me as well. So I'm going to dial it, dial it, dial it, dial it. Yo, get your highest peak as well. Yo, first off, yo, first off. Now, right there. So, boom, we're going to record our vocal now. Turn off access. First off, let me tell you I'm not okay. I've been popping these pills, I'm looking at shit like twice a day. I run these streets, I know these, cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. Okay, now, so as y'all can see, I did get a little peak right there, but man, that ain't nothing to really worry about. What I'm gonna do is open it up. But this is how I want my vocal to look when I am recording to a two-track beat. That way I give myself some headroom to add plugins. Not okay. I've been popping these pills, I'm looking at shit like twice a day. I run these streets, I know these, cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. I'm not using a pop filter either, y'all, so I'm just pretty much going through it right now. So you guys will know what to do. Not okay. I've been popping these pills, I'm looking at shit like twice a day. I run these streets, I know these, cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. Not okay. I've been popping these pills, I'm looking at shit like twice a day. And I'm using the LA220 V2 right now, man. This ain't my go-to mic, but, you know, it's cool. Not okay. I've been popping these pills, I'm looking at shit like twice a day. Okay, so now, this is what I want the vocal to look like. so that I have space. So that way I can add a compressor if I want to add a compressor, LA2A. Let's do that. I don't know what the hell that is, dog. Man, that look like Red Rooster old shit. LA2A. Let's do the silver. All right, man. Teletronics. Now, okay. I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. Now, okay. I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. But you see how much headroom? My bad, y'all. Let me get this mic back up. Now, but you see how much headroom I have now to play with effects? Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. And also, man, the way I mix this beat, it sound good enough for me. Now, if your beat sound good, don't use center. I want to make sure I tell you that. Don't use center if it sounds good. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. But you notice how my voice is not fighting with the track. It's blending well to where I can actually get a better mix now. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. Let's see. Man, I'm just messing around with it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do what y'all need to do from here too as well. But let me roll this off. I'm gonna just show you that, you know, it's just easier to mix the vocals when you gain stage the 2-track and you actually record the vocal right. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide. And another thing, man, don't roll off more than 80 hertz sometime, man. You cutting off them good harmonics down there that sit well up in there, man, with your vocals, with your voice. Man, like, you know, you can roll it off and make it just sound thin. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my feelings and hide my pain. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. You know, then like I said, you're giving yourself headroom to add plugins. And then when you get ready to master it, just say, for instance, you use the God particle or whatever. If you use the God particle, just say, for instance, you use this. Your beat is gain stage right, so you shouldn't have no big old overflow going on, but just making it sound better. Now, okay, I've been popping these pills. I'm looking at like twice a day. I run these streets. I know these cause I'm not okay. Man, I puff a lot of weed just to tuck my. Or whatever you use to master your song with. Like, you don't even need to use the God particle. There's other ways to master your songs. If you go back and look at my videos, bro, they still one of the top notches to me as far as like, man, traps. You know what I mean? Just getting your music to sound real good. But this right here, this is a good process for you, man, because for one thing, what I just showed you right now is how to bounce your beat down, make it sound good. Like I said, you can use center if you want to, but if your track mixed well, don't. Most of the time, the tracks don't be mixed well, might need a little punch on the side or the center. Who knows? But yeah, you can do it that way, man. And not only that, okay, I thought this cut off on me. I was gonna be mad, y'all. Not only that, like I said, man, you just giving yourself more headroom for your mixing, your mastering process, and to be able to use, you know, a limit to the plugins that you want to use. Also, don't over process your computer by using so many plugins, because to mix a vocal, it doesn't take 10 plugins and none of that. Man, now you can just get, man, there's ways to do it, man, to where you can use 3 plugins and your vocals will come out good. But yeah, this will definitely like work for you, man. This is one of those like, man, this is the starting process to where it's going to get your vocals to sound good. And it won't be hard to mix now. Once you get the gain staging settings down, man, you good to go. And that's pretty much it, man. So I showed you how to set it up, what plugin you can use. But like I said, if the beat sound messed up, you may have to do a little surgery with it with Pro EQ or whatever. But Other than that, like I said, I got videos on all that too. If you're new to this channel and you just tapping in, man, go back and watch all the previous stuff, man, and you're going to come out good as an engineer. So, hey, man, it's Mixed by Malachi. Thank you for tapping in. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.